is Kate. The following is a simple warm-up drill that you can do just about anywhere, just about any time. It's straightforward, pretty easy to remember, and it'll get all of the major joints and muscles ready to go for you. So everything is in increments of 10, so you're going to be doing 10 reps of each exercise where you have both arms and both legs moving at the same time. If you're doing something where you're doing just a one-legged movement, then it's going to be broken down into 5 and 5 for a total of 10. So everything is in 10, fairly easy to remember. So we're going to start with our shoulders. We're going to stand with our heels right underneath our hips, thumbs out to the side. And then I'm going to make 10 forward shoulder circles through the biggest range of motion I can comfortably do. Good, and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to point my thumbs down. I'm going to go backwards for 10. There's 3, and again, just through the fullest range of motion I can. 8, 9, 10. Good. Then after that, I'm going to come down onto the floor, and I'm going to combine a shoulder tap plank with a row. So we're going to get some bracing and stabilizing going on and a little bit more shoulder movement as well. So I'm going to come onto my mat and I'm going to inchworm down there, get into a tall and steady plank position with my feet wider than they normally would be, because when I take a hand away, that gives me more stability. So I'm going to squeeze my glutes nice and tight, let my shoulders come down onto my back a little bit, my shoulder blades, and then I'm going to tap, tap, row, row. That's 1. So we're going to do 5 of those because it's going to be a total of 10 since it's 1 on each arm the whole time. So do 4 more. So tap, tap, row, row. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes. Stay stable. Don't let any rocking happen. Oops. Row, row, tap, tap, row, row. Last one. Tap, tap, row, row. Then I'm going to inchworm back and come standing. The next exercise in our sequence is hip folds. So hip folds means we're going to be crossing our arms across our chest, but not curling in like this. We're going to keep our elbows close to our bodies, but we're going to really actively pull our shoulder blades back and work like what I like to call the armpit muscles. So focus on pulling back with your armpit muscles. Then your heels are right under your hips, your abs are tight, and you're going to push your butt back towards the wall as far as you can, keeping your knees right over your ankles, and you're going to squeeze and boom your booty forward until you're standing tall. Not forward like this, forward until you're as tall as you can with a nice tight booty. Then goes back and boom. So really pop that hip to get tall at that last part of the movement. So you're starting to generate a little bit more force out of your hamstrings and your glutes. Don't forget to keep pulling back through those armpit muscles. And you're going to go for a total of 10. 2 more. 9 and 10. Then the next thing we're going to be doing are squats. We're going to be doing 3-level squats, but I would recommend doing 3 rounds of this entire series together. And in the first round, all of your squats you want to keep at the high level. So it's just a little squat. And then in the second round, do the medium level squats. And in the third round, a deep squat, as deep as you can without compromising your low back or rounding it to get the depth. So it's just as deep as feels good in a warm-up. So in the first round, we'd be doing those high squats. So I'd be just doing a little gentle top of the range of motion, not even going anywhere near parallel. Little mini squats. This would be that high level squat. You're going to do 10 of those. And then we're going to be doing 10 reverse lunges. So it'll be 5 on each leg. If you're someone who kind of fights with stability, you're going to want to do all 5 on one leg and then change your legs. If you're someone who has pretty good core control and stability, then go ahead and do alternating and just sort of wake up the body in that way too. So what we would do is put our hands on our hips, stand tall, and reach back with that foot. And for the alternating lunge, go here, try and keep that knee right in line with the hip and the foot, And you're looking to get a nice 90-90. So I'm on 2. And you put your hands right here if you want. 3. Here's 4. And 5. Okay. So next we're going to be doing side lunges because we want to work in a little bit of lateral work and then get these guys ready to go too. So we're going to do all 5 on one side and then all 5 on the other for a grand total of 10. So step out to the side, push back to the middle. As I'm really pushing back, I'm launching out of the side of my heel and really propelling myself back into that tall standing position. I'm not trying to lean my body that way and throw it that way. I'm pushing hard off that external part of my hip muscle. Okay? So I'm going to step out, make sure that knee is right in line with my toe, sit my hip back. My hip should never go past my knee, and then propel myself back in. So sit down into it, push yourself back together. 3, good, 2 more. 4, good, last one, and 5. All right, so there is your 10 rep simple mobility sequence that you can do to help get yourself warmed up just about anywhere. It goes pretty quickly. Ideally, you're going to want to do 3 rounds, and like we talked about in the middle, doing a high squat for the first round of squats, and then a medium for the second, and a lower one for the third would be an ideal way to go about it, but do whatever works for you best. So, I hope you enjoy. This is a great one to take along with you no matter where you are, and even if you can't get in like a full-blown workout, doing a mobility sequence can be a great way to just kind of stimulate the brain to like be a little more active and to make you just feel better all over. So I hope this one's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.